Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my Go-To-Glam look. This is a look that I wear just about every single day in some way, shape, or form because you can change it up a lot of different ways. It's really versatile, it's really easy, and yet it's still really glamorous. I love this look. I get compliments on it all the time, and I know you will too. So if you want to find out how to get this look, keep watching. To start off this look, I'm going to be applying a primer all over my face. This is going to keep our foundation from moving around and keep it lasting all day. Then I'm just going to be dabbing on a medium coverage foundation all over my face. And with my flat top brush, I'm just going to be blending this in really well. You don't want any lines or gaps in between your hairline, so make sure you cover that really well. And also down the jawline and your neck, just to keep any foundation lines from happening, because that is not cute. Then I'm going to be using a concealer that is about 2 shades lighter than the foundation that we've used. And I know this looks dramatic, but once you get it all blended in, it really does make a big difference in brightening up the under eye area. And you also want to take this down the bridge of the nose, up the center of the forehead, and underneath your bottom lip, just to highlight the high points of your face. I'm just going to be blending this all in with my fingers, but you could also use a beauty blender, a sponge, concealer brush, totally up to you. Just make sure that it is blended. And then I'm just taking whatever's left over on my fingertips, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my brow to highlight. Next, with this teeny little brush, I'm going to be taking just a translucent setting powder to make sure that the concealer doesn't crease underneath my eye. Nobody likes that. To contour my face, I'm going to be using this angled brush and a bronzer. Starting at the top of the ear, I'm just going to work the product down directly underneath the cheekbones. And don't want to blend it too far above or below the cheekbones to make sure you get a really intense contour. Then I just like to take it on the sides of my forehead, starting at the temple and down my jawline. But this is totally up to you depending on your face shape and what you like to contour. Keeping the blush really simple for this look, I'm just sweeping a light rosy pink shade on the apples of my cheeks, working upwards, sort of mimicking the same motions that we used for the bronzer. No round circle cheeks here. Then with the same tiny brush, I'm taking a highlighting shade and applying it on the tops of my cheekbones. If you're feeling really fancy, you can also apply that in the same areas that we applied the concealer, so down the bridge of the nose, in the center of the forehead area, underneath your bottom lip, and don't forget your cupid's bow. Next, you definitely want to use an eyeshadow primer. This is going to keep your eyeshadow lasting all day and make sure it doesn't crease. Then I'm using this fluffy eyeshadow brush to apply a light beige sort of bone color. I promise it's not bright white like it looks in the camera. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. This is going to be our base color for the look. Then with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to be taking this light taupe brown, and I'm going to be sweeping this in the crease of my eye and blending it upwards using windshield wiper motions. This is going to be a subtle step for now, but once we start to blend out our darker colors, it's going to make a huge difference in our blend. Then I'm just going to be taking another fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be applying this warm sort of brick orange color. I promise it's not bright, scary orange like it looks. You're just going to apply that sort of right on top of where we put our warm taupe brown. You're going to be just blending it upwards again. And then with a small dome brush, you're going to take this warm sort of mid-tone brown, and you're going to be applying this directly into the crease. This is going to give our eye a lot of dimension, but still keep it natural looking at the same time. Once you've got your color concentrated in the crease, you're just going to start to blend that upwards towards the warm orange color. And then I'm going to be taking a smudger brush and this dark brown matte color. I'm going to work this color into the outer V. So I'm going to take my brush at an angle and start from the lash line, working upwards. You want the darkest of the color to be concentrated in the outer corner of your eye. So once you have a color as dark as you want it, you're going to be pushing the color inwards to create a flawless blend. Once you're happy with the darkness of the color, take the same domed brush from before with no additional product on the brush, and then you're just going to start to push the dark brown in with the lighter brown colors that we used to create an even better blend. Once you're happy with the intensity and the shape, you're going to take the same fluffy brush from before, again no extra product, and go on top of the crease. To highlight, I'm mixing these two shades together. This is optional, but I just like to keep the look really warm, so that's why I use the golden color. I'm going to be sweeping this just below the eyebrow and in the inner corner of the eye to highlight. For liner, I'm using a liquid liner, and I'm going to be doing a winged liner. I like to do this. It's pretty much my standard go-to liner look. You don't have to do a winged liner if you don't want to, but I do feel like it adds a lot of glam. Thumbs up this video for an in-depth eyeliner tutorial to get this dramatic sort of winged tip. I promise it's not as scary as it looks. Next, we're just going to be smudging the same warm brown color from before underneath the eye on the lash line. And if you like to go all the way, but I just do about halfway. For my brows, I'm just taking an eyeshadow that is about 1 to 2 shades within my hair color. You could also use a brow powder if you like. I like to concentrate the darkest of the color just at the base of the brow and at the tip of the brow, and then just filling in any sparse areas as I go along. Once I have the base and tip as dark as I want them, I like to turn my brush at a vertical angle. No extra product on the brush, I just like to blend that all together so it looks more natural. Then I'm taking my handy dandy spoolie, and I'm going to be just combing through the brow to make sure there's no harsh lines and no stray hairs. To top off the look, I'm just going to be adding 2 coats of my favorite volumizing mascara, as well as this cool tone pink balm stain from Revlon, and I'm just going to be applying a light pink lip gloss to top it all off. So that is it for my Go-To-Glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. I hope it works for you. Don't forget to subscribe and keep watching.